I won't engage in it doesn't mean I'm disgusted by the idea of other people engaging in it. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and record because I'm not about to let nobody being outside the room stop my progress. If they can hear me, they can hear me. And what? It'll be like I'm coming out to them. The reason I'm saying that is usually nobody will be outside my room, but my room was stolen. Okay, I'm gonna just put it how it is. My room was stolen by a thief who had help from my own father. I kind of like this stuff because I got more space to spend. Okay, but as y'all know, it is Pride Month. I am asexual, so I feel like I should do something related to that. Questions for asexuals answered by me. I got dizzy. What does asexuality mean? I'm gonna say what it means to me, for me, because it differs between people. Well, I'm ace arrow, so it's both the sexual activity and not wanting to be in relationships. I find both equally repulsive. How can you be sure you're asexual? You can do some research. It doesn't mean that you don't have a sexual attraction. It could be lack thereof. You can not be sexually attracted to someone, but you could be romantically attracted to them. Straight asexuals would be only attracted to the opposite sex. Same for gay and bisexual, pan, whatever. How can you live without sex? It's pretty simple. You can live without anything you don't like, right? Till this point, I've lived without onions. It's not that hard to understand. Everybody does not need that. Everybody has hormones, but how you deal with them is how you deal with them. You ain't gotta deal with them like that. You're nasties. Do asexual people experience arousal and do they masturbate? Do they? Do they? You can't just say yes or no. We aren't all the same. That's all I'm gonna say. Do all straight people masturbate and have sex? No. What makes a relationship different from a friendship if you're asexual? The feelings, the romantic connection. I do not have no romantic connection with my friends. I don't like them niggas like that. Gross. Ew. Me personally, I want to keep all my relationships platonic, strictly platonic. I don't even want us to hold hands. I don't want anything that can be seen as romantic or people mistaking us to be in a relationship, because I'm not on that type of time. And I'm not letting you be on that type of time, because then it's going to look like we on that type of time. I've tried to be open to the thought, but it just does not work like that. Why did you choose to be asexual? Y'all actually ask people that, then you're dumb. It's just, nobody chooses their sexual orientation. You go and ask somebody why they choose to be gay or straight. Why do you choose to be straight? Why do you choose to engage in the activities? So it's literally just the opposite. Every video, it look like I'm mad because people are just, they not right up here. Celibate is choosing not to do that. Not when it comes to sexual orientation. It does not work like that. Do you have a date? Is he, she also asexual? If he, she is not asexual, how do deal with sex issues? Girl, what? What do y'all be talking about? Do you feel any kind of pressure? Of course I do. I have recently, but as I said, if I say, I have not said this. I've said it to myself. I do not succumb to peer pressure or any kind of pressure. If I say no and you keep trying to make me change my mind, you gotta go. Oh! You just gotta go. And if you don't wanna go, that's all I'm gonna say. Would you like to change your sexual orientation and quit being asexual? That is a dumb question. It would make sense to reword it this way. Like, if you could have it your way, would you like to have a different sexual orientation? Because you know some people battle with their sexuality and like, oh, I wish I was normal, kind of. Or I wish I didn't have to deal with these kind of feelings and stuff. Me personally, I would prefer to be a sociopath than to be sensitive. So, of course, I'm very much okay with my sexuality or lack of sexuality. I don't have to love you. I'm automatically gonna place you in the friend zone, whether you didn't want to be in that zone or not. So, but even then, I'm not a friendly person like that. If we end up being friends, we just end up being friends. Now I'm trying to broaden my circle, to be honest, because it doesn't hurt to make more friends. Given the fact that I have like really good connections with people right now, like why wouldn't I want more of that? Would you like to have kids? Absolutely not. What's your attitude towards them? Children are annoying once they hit the age 8. Children ages 8 to 12 irk my soul. I would hate to have that happen to a kid of my own. If I end up having a kid, I'm gonna delete this video. I won't say I dislike kids, but I just don't like kids. I won't see a kid, except for my one friend. How do asexuals feel about sex? I already mentioned I'm repulsed by the idea of me doing it. My characters be getting it on. Be in all types of doom. You think she heard what I said? I think I might be asexual because of trauma, abuse, mental illness, medication, disability, etc. And I understand that. If there was something that could influence your sexual orientation, I think it would be that. When I first started to know my sexuality, I'm like, there's gotta be a reason for this, why I don't like anybody. And it's just pretty much because the men in my family are trash. The women in my family are crazy. I didn't want to go either way. And if you got a problem, let me know, first. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I can't handle it down here. They're gonna be all in my background. Why are asexuals in the LGBT community? I have done research about, June 1st, since it's Pride Month, I looked up some stuff and I heard that our communities used to clash. Like, it used to be separate, asexuals and people of the LGBT community. Then the LGBT community started accepting more and more people, adding more and more letters, so then it's like they kind of came together. And we can have pride in not wanting to have sex.